Hi everyone, I'm Nicole Watt at Pixel Mavens Retreat, and I'm so excited to share with you the Scrapbookcom 2019 Holiday Gift Giving Guide. If you have crafters in your life, this guide is chock full of great ideas to get that gift list started. But if you are the crafter, you're going to find everything that you ever wanted to add to your wish list and more. So let's go take a look. So here it is, the 2019 gift guide, and it has something for everyone. Whether you are a scrapbooker or a card maker, a mixed media artist, or a travel journal creator, there is something in here for everyone. We've got glass media mats, nesting paper trays so you can be organized, the Make Art Station to help hold everything down, distress oxide sprays, big shot machines and spellbinders machines, the Glimmer hot foil system, all sorts of great things. I love the bundles that Scrapbook.com does with their die cutting machines. It really makes those a great value. And of course, all of the Scrapbook.com exclusives. I love all of their products, and I really recommend them for beginners because it will help you get started really successfully. Between the ink pads, which come in bundles of 4 for different colors, and the stamps, the adhesives, the foam adhesives, the stencils. Gosh, I love the stencils, the blending brushes, and the blending tools. You really can't go wrong with anything that is a Scrapbook.com exclusive product. So, of course, if you don't know what to get your favorite crafter, or if you just like to pick out your own stuff when you get your own gifts and you are the crafter, the instant email gift certificates are the perfect way to go. So one of my favorite things in the gift guide is the Distress Oxide sprays. These are just like the Distress Oxide ink pads that we've come to know and love and do all sorts of really crazy creative things with. So I wanted to take just a few minutes to show you a few techniques that you can use with these new sprays. Okay, so here is just a little handful of the Distress Oxide sprays. They come in all of the same colors as the Distress Oxide ink pads, so everything matches these days. And I just wanted to show you how you can use them. So I have some of the card fronts from Scrapbook.com. These are Nina's Solar White 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card fronts, and they come in really handy for doing all sorts of techniques together. So the first thing I'm going to show you is just a direct to paper, and these need to be shook up because the pigment inside will separate. So just go ahead and spray a little bit on here. And you can see how it just really likes to coat the paper, and it looks really cool. It gives you that spray effect. So if that's what you're looking for your project, that's a really great start. So I'm just going to heat this up real quick. And while I'm heating it, I'm going to grab my water spray, and I'm just going to spray it a little bit, and that's going to start that oxidation process that we know from the Distress Oxide ink pads. So basically the oxidation leaves this white kind of residue behind, and that is what's so unique about these Distress Oxides. So now that I've got this going, I can go ahead and start adding in other colors if I want. So this is Lucky Clover. And I'm just going to spray it on this side, and you're going to see how the two colors, even though they're going to overlap, they don't necessarily have to mix together. So you can see there is just a little bit of blend in the middle, but not much. So that really helps to keep your colors. You can layer them. You can do all sorts of really fun techniques with this. And just because it's dry doesn't mean that I'm done with this. I can go ahead and spritz it some more and get some extra movement in there. And let some of that water drip and come up with some really, really cool designs. Okay, so the next technique I want to show you is using the sprays with a stencil. So I've got another piece of cardstock here, and I'm going to use the Moroccan Tile stencil. And I'm going to start off by just spraying some of this wild honey on here. That's pretty good. That gives me a nice spattery background that I'm looking for, and I'm just going to dry this up real quick. Okay, so now that that's dry, I'm going to go ahead and put my stencil right on top of that. I'm not even going to tape it down because if I get a messy look, that's okay. And I'm just going, this is Blueprint Sketch, and I'm going to spray this right on top. And then if I lift this up, I have a beautiful double layer here. And again, if I wanted to, I could model this all up by spraying it with some water and give it that kind of distressed look. And it's going to start mixing the yellow and the blue together to give me some green. And I think that's really awesome. So of course I don't want all this sprayed goodness to go to waste, so I'm going to take yet another piece and I'll step it off to the side here for a second. I'm going to take my water and just spritz this just to get it really moving and really activated. And wipe off my surface here again. And put down my card, and then I'm just going to flip this over and put it right on the card. And you can see I had some gunk on my rag, so I'm going to have to do something about that. And that's fine. I'm just going to take some Lucky Clover and spray the other side. And now I have a completely different look. Of course, one of the most fun techniques is the spray and smush technique. So let's do some wild honey. I'm just going to spray that right on my surface here, along with some evergreen bough and some crushed olive. And let's put in some blue just for added measure. And a little bit of water. And then once I've got that all mixed, I can use my finger to swirl around in it if I want to. That's always kind of a fun thing to do. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put my card right into that mess. And the great thing about this one is you're going to get something different every time. And it is always just a fun, outstanding result. It gets lots of oohs and ahs, and you'll have oodles of fun creating all of these one-off designs. So I hope you enjoyed that quick look into Distress Oxide sprays and how much fun they can be. They're definitely something that you could put in a stocking for the holidays or surprise someone with an entire set. Thanks for stopping by today to take a look into this 2019 Scrapbook.com holiday gift guide. I hope you have a happy holidays and happy crafting.